Hi, this is Solo P1. Welcome to the final whistle, the Champions League match. We are live on Stitcher, Spotify, Amazon Music, and all your podcasts on audio. If you want to find us on the audio, just type in Keep It Sports, and you will see everything. So, if you see some crazy light in the background, that's just because of my curtains keep opening because it's a very windy day. So, if you start seeing some random light in the back, I'm sorry. So, the final whistle, the Champions League game 1 out of 8 against Atletico Madrid. Liverpool do it again. Liverpool score in injury time again. And a lot of people are saying, was it luck? Was it luck? Why are Liverpool scoring in the last dying moments? Because the reason why Liverpool are scoring in the last dying moments is because Liverpool are winners. And that's what winners do. This is what Man United used to do back in the day. This is what Man City used to do. This is what Chelsea used to do. Now Liverpool's doing it. It doesn't matter if we score in the last minute. What matters is we get the 3 points, and we move on. So, enough of me rambling on. I'm going to bring in my co-Qs, my partner in crime. His name is TOTO. Ah! Yo, how's it going, Toto? How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well, man. It's going well.
How's it going? You're looking like you look ready for a football match, bro.
Yeah, I wish I was going to one now. But look, everything's all good from my side. I mean, it's good to talk about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Of course, to watch a bit of the game. So there's some individual performances that were really, really good.
Mm.
But yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, so the final whistle. Again, like I said on the YouTube, if you're watching it on the replay, you can always hit that like button. You can always subscribe. And also on the audio podcast as well. These are going up on the audio podcast. Keep It Sports. We put a Keep It Sports one on. We put the final whistle, the first final whistle of the season. We put that up on the YouTube the other day, and it's getting a lot of recommendations. I checked the algorithm on the iTunes, and a lot of people are viewing it. So for the people who's viewing it, please leave feedback and please recommend it to your friends, because we want to grow on the audio platform as well. Because the reason why we like the audio platform as well, because say one of us are not here and we're away on holiday, we can always do a podcast on the audio. So there's no problem. It's very easy. This is why we're going to start doing more audio as well. So enough for me plugging the channel. We've been plugging the channel for 3 minutes. Let's talk about the game. Look, there's this thing going around. It's been going for a while now, about Liverpool scoring in the dying moments of the game. Now, I don't really care, because the most important thing is that we win the game. Don't you think? Yeah. That we win the game. Big up to Waniak. Big up to you, bro. The most important thing that we win the game. And for me, so what's your thoughts on it?
Look, we are winning the last minute of the game, but it is what it is. It's just, I think one of some big content creators said it, and I agree with him. He was saying, look, even if Liverpool do win in the last minute, the other team's doing something wrong to letting us concede in the last minute. It's like with Burnley, for an example. Burnley was all right to take. They treated that draw as a win. Yeah, they wanted that draw. They were getting so close and so close where they had to hold the nerve, which they had to get stuff in place and not switch off what they're going to do. They make a mistake, which allowed us to get back into it. Atletico Madrid, again, was really, really happy that they came back, but it was that little extra they didn't do that allowed us to get back into the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's luck. That's in my opinion. I don't believe in this luckiness. Yeah, there is luckiness in football. Yeah, of course. And Liverpool have been sometimes lucky this season. But I think the only time in luck in football may be deflection, because that's luck. Deflection definitely luck.
Yeah.
That's the only thing really is like a big luck factor in football. But in football, it's all about you and how you play in the possession game. It's like with Burnley. Let's say we're lucky against Burnley. We weren't lucky against Burnley. We had I'm not into stats or anything, but for that majority of the game, we had 90% of that possession. They didn't have a chance, right? They were playing 5-5-0, but we as a team played so well in attack, and we can see this Champions League game. We played so well in attack. Salah was good, Wirtz was good, Sommer was good. I think Isak was all right, just testing the water a little bit. But you can see how dangerous we are going forward. And that's what we need to look at as football fans. I don't like looking at stats. I like looking at the movement of players, looking at the movement of players, what they do on the ball, the correctness on the ball. Like with Wirtz, for an example, the guy's had 0 GA all season. But I think these last 3 games have been pretty okay. I think this Champions League was probably his best game. This Champions League game was his best game. The up ball movement, the movement inside the box, crosses into dangerous areas, making key passes in the final third. An absolute threat going forward, Florian Wirtz was yesterday. But people are not going to take that into account. You're going to see people saying, "Oh, he's had 0 goals and assists, waste of money." He's 150 million pounds a reason, right? 115 million. He's a 115 million pound player for a reason. We brought him for a reason. We're not going to buy a player for no reason. Right? We brought him for a reason. Wirtz was the 10 that we needed to break lines, to make dangerous passes inside the box. It's not Wirtz's fault if someone doesn't get on the end of it or someone misses. But you got to see the overall picture. Yeah, an assist is a bonus. A goal's a bonus. But as that attacking midfielder, the way he makes some runs into the box, the way he makes some key through balls, and I said he's going to cook in Europe, and you can already see glimpses of it now when he's cooking in Europe. You can see the key passes that he's making in the box and the movement that he's doing off the ball as well, which is really, really good. We played him on the left wing. He got so much creativity down that left wing. So much. And no, I didn't really see him as a left winger for Liverpool. Again, we all knew you can play there. And we was also having 4-4-2 conversations of Wirtz playing left mid because he can play there, right? We've got a versatile player on our hands, and we've got to take that into account. And such looking at this game now, look, Wirtz can really, really good do on the left. So if Gakpo, we can play maybe Sobbo in the 10 and then Wirtz on the left and then play Frimpong right back if you want to do that, right? Because there's options there. We can have McAllister, Gravenberch, Wirtz left, Sobbo in the attacking mid. Because Wirtz done so well on that left-hand side. But again, no one's going to pick up on that. No one's going to pick up on that. They're going to point out Wirtz's stuff that he's not in control in. Like assists, he's not in control. Yeah, there's all right doing a good assist. It's about the person finishing it to getting it in the back of the net. Wirtz ain't in control. The other player putting it in the back of the net. Goals is in control of though. Goals. But what about the assists now, right? You can make a key pass in the box, but if the striker doesn't get the end of it, doesn't count as nothing. This is what I mean. You can't look at football with stats.
Right. Okay.
I don't believe in that.
I understand. I know exactly where you're coming from, and I echo what C. Calanjaro said there. Sorry, our fans having a lot of bad to say. I think he's referring to Florian Wirtz. For me, Florian Wirtz. For me, this was his best game for Liverpool. Best game for Liverpool. He created more chances than anyone on the football pitch. Very simple. He created more chances. And you don't even have to look at the stats for that. I'm sure the stats will tell you that. But if you actually watch the match, not highlights, because I know you watched the match. I watched the match on my phone because I wasn't at my desk. I didn't do a watch along yesterday. I was out on location and I had my phone. So I actually watched the match. And he had more touches than anybody on the football pitch. He created more chances than anybody on the football pitch. His dribbling skills were phenomenal yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal. And if our fans don't like that, that's up to them. But for me, I can see the progression. It's another step in the right direction where Wirtz wants to go. He's had 4 games in the Premier League for Liverpool. And because I agree. I'll give it the first game, we didn't look that good. Second game, we looked okay. But if you look at the game against Arsenal, you could see, especially the first half of the Arsenal game, you could see he was showing promise. You could see the Florian Wirtz, the reason why we paid over 100 million for him. You got to think about it with Florian Wirtz. He's coming from another league, less physical. He's coming into the Premier League, which he's got more physicality than the German league, right? He's only young. He has to get used to it. Now, after 4 games in the Premier League, I think he's done well. Now, let's face it. The reason why people are criticizing Florian Wirtz is because they wanted him at their football club. It's very simple. They all wanted him at the football club. Arsenal wanted him. Man City wanted him. Bayern Munich wanted him. I get it. I can see the saltiness. But that's part of being a football fan, isn't it? It's the banter, isn't it? People want to criticize your players that you wanted. I get it. But what I'm saying is, let's just be fair. Florian Wirtz, the last couple of games, he's been playing good. Yesterday, he created more chances than anybody on the football pitch. His dribbling was phenomenal. His touches were phenomenal. And his clever movement was phenomenal. All phenomenal for me. This is why I'm gonna rate him at a high. Today, I'm gonna rate him at 10. He's gonna be very high. I'm not gonna tell you yet, but he's gonna be very high. I was very impressed with Florian Wirtz. Now, all what's going to happen with this kid is the more he plays, the more he's going to excel. He's gonna get better, and he's gonna get better, and he's gonna get better. It's all right criticizing him now, and I don't think it's warranted. But if you want to go and criticize him as a Liverpool fan, that's your prerogative. That's nothing to do with me. For me, he played good. First game, I got to admit, he wasn't that good. Second game, third game against when he played Arsenal, you could see today in the Champions League. Well, yesterday in the Champions League, played phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And I'm proud of having him at my football club. I'm so proud of having Florian Wirtz at my football club. Because all these Man City fans and all these Arsenal fans wanted him at their club. And because he chose Liverpool, they just got to run this agenda. I get it. It's part of being a content creator. It's part of being a football fan. I get it. But don't come out and say he didn't have a good game yesterday. Because if you don't, you're just disingenuous. You know, if he had a good game yesterday. His touches were good. His skill set was good. And I liked him. And the thing about it, he could have got an assist yesterday. It's just the other guy didn't put it in the back of the net. That's all it was. That's all it was. He can't make someone score. You get me? He can't make someone score. But if he could have gotten an assist yesterday. But yeah, look, we move. And thanks everybody for joining us in the chat room. Yeah, man, big up. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Yeah, big up to you, bro. Kalinjaro said also Florian had 2 chances and Hugo had 2, but we just one of those nights. Mo putting it in the bar, I know. But again, clear offside, goals given against us. We're just doing it. Yeah, man, we're killing it, man. I'm proud of the boys. You know, we've done good. We're proud of the boys. Anything to say? So I'm just going to set up this.
I just want to comment on the individual performances, really.
Go ahead.
I think Gravenberch was man of the match in that game.
Oh, you just killed it now. You should have said that after.
No. It's not the exact rating, because I got a different rating for him. But I think he got man of the match. I thought Frimpong had a good performance. That's in my opinion anyway. So I think Frimpong had a good performance up and down that flank. I think he had so much into our attacking threat. It was unbelievable. And this is why Liverpool's so good going forward. I think Carragher said it after the game. I think it was Carragher. I don't know who said it on the punditry that Liverpool looks so good attacking going forward. And this is what people have got to be worried about. Other teams have got to be worried about is the attacking threat for Liverpool, because we've got so much quality on our hands now. Like we can drop out Wirtz, put Sobbo there. We can drop out Gakpo and put Wirtz there. We can if Frimpong's off, put Sobbo right back, and we have Maka and Gravenberch. When Maka's off, we have Sobbo's CDM, and we have Frimpong right back. And again, Frimpong is basically a half attacker. You know the way he plays. But the only thing I'm worried about when Frimpong plays is how leaky. I know Frimpong can track back, but it's that quick counter attack. I know if Virgil can delay him, or Virgil and Kanate can delay the striker or the wingers, Frimpong will track back and we're back in our shape again. That's not what I'm worried about at all. I'm worried about is that we need someone extra to drop in the pocket, so when we go forward, we still have a 3 at the back.
Yeah.
So when Frimpong tracks back, we have a 4 or 5 at the back, and then we're solid then, because we are losing out so much on counters. And when at Atletico Madrid, maybe a counter from a corner, we have 2 at the back. We never have a 3 at the back. When we go forward, we need either Maka to go centre back or Gravenberch to go in the middle, and have Virgil on the left and Kanate on the right, covering that right hand side where Frimpong usually is, and have a 3 at the back when we build up. When we're in their final third, when we're in their half, that's when we have a 3 at the back. But when in possession of the ball, when defending, not when defending, when in possession of the ball, have a 4 at the back. But again, when we're attacking forward to their half, to their goal post, then we have Frimpong going forward, and then Gravenberch slots back into in the centre back, and Kanate comes for Frimpong, because that allows Frimpong and have the right to go forward. It's like every time when Virgil goes forward, sometimes you have Gravenberch slot into centre back.
I see that.
When Virgil always drives forward with the ball, because Virgil likes to drive forward with the ball. He's good on the ball. He's good with his feet, and he's composed on the ball. And he likes to drive forward a bit, then clip it to the one of the wingers. That's what usually Virgil does, and Gravenberch slots back in, And then when Virgil's coming back, Gravenberch goes back into CDM again. It's that flow of play we're going to get, because we are sometimes leaky in defence when Frimpong is on that right-hand side. When Subba's on that right-hand side, we're more solid, I say. When Frimpong on that right-hand side, Slot needs to adjust something, or the players just need to talk. It's simple communication probably from Virgil to get Gravenberch to slot back into the centre-back position.
Yeah.
It's not even tactics, it's basic stuff. But yeah, that's the only thing we're worried about when Frimpong plays. Because I know when Sobbo's there, we're solid, but when Frimpong's there, we're more of the attacking threat than we are as a defence unit.
Yeah, I'm just glad we got them options. You get me?
Yeah.
Didn't have them options before. Yeah. So basically, we looked. Let me just get into the player ratings. When we get up on the screen and we can start this, because we've got an F1 video to do as well. We're 20 minutes in. We're gonna move on. Let's move on. Let's get the screen up and we can do the player lineup. So, if you've never seen it before, we start off with Wasteman, Paul. We go through more. It's all there, so we know what we're doing. I'm glad I'm not getting them pop-ups now. You linked me that thing, didn't you? You linked me that. Yeah, man. I'm not getting the pop-ups now, which is very good. I like that. So let's move this up a little bit so we can.
It doesn't make it clean, does it? It's annoying with the.
It was just peeing me off. You get me? It was just peeing me off, man. Unbelievable. So every time I come on here, just bare. Just put that there. Make it. We can make our screen bigger as well. There you go. That's better, isn't it? So let's start this. Let's start with the notes. Here's my notes. Yeah. Let's start with Alisson. What we're saying about Alisson?
I mean, he did save some key goals. And the day we did concede two. One was off a deflection, which Alisson's not in control of. So I'll give Alisson a bye. But still a goal conceded. Of course, the second one was low and hard by Llorente, which again really good goal. I'll say 6 for Ali. I say 6. You can some argue 7 because he did that big save against Solaf. But I think 6 for Ali is a fair rating for me.
Yeah, it was vexing, you know, when Llorente's goal was allowed. Alisson was vexed.
Yeah,
because he thought he shouldn't have. Yeah, I agree. You got go for the 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, I'll go for the 6. You know, your mic and your finger. You know, just turn it down slightly, just like that, just slightly, just the bottom, only a little bit, not a small touch. Yeah, that's perfect now. Talk now.
Hello.
Yeah, perfect. So, Alisson Becker. Go with the 6. There you go. So we've got Alisson Becker as a 6. Let's go with the next one, which is Frimpong. What is that about Frimpong?
I thought I had an amazing game. I thought very, very good in attacking threat, up and down the flank.
It was lively, innit?
Producing so much.
Yeah.
Could have got a potential penalty, but again, forget that. It got disallowed, so we're not even going to count that. But you can see that the crosses going into the box was good.
We got a good team.
I think he was he's really dangerous going forward. So I'll say 7 for Frimpong.
You know what it is, Toto. I'm going to agree with you on that one. You know when we start getting all these players during the summer, you know, we just get him in. But you know when you just look back at it now and just look at our team, how good our team is. When I do the player ratings, I just look at my team, look at our team, just look at our team. You know what I mean? We didn't have them options before, you know, to come off the bench. Yeah. Our bench is just as good as our starting 11. And when you've got that, that's a mark of champions right there. This is what all the great teams done over the years. You know, when they're done, you know, the bench was just as good as the main team.
Yeah.
And we've got that now, and it's just phenomenal. I just can't believe it's happening to us. You get me? But it is what it is. So I agree with you. He was lively. Frimpong came on lively. That he missed it. Averts teed him up. Remember for that assist? He teed him up and he mishit it. It was a shame that he mishit it. He's just fast, isn't he? He's just fast, man. Frimpong.
Yeah.
I would have liked him to get that goal because that would have been that would have shut the people up about them. Verts, but again, Verts can't make him score in it. But he teed him up. but he mishit it. I'm going to give him a 7. I agree, Toto. I think I might agree with you a lot today. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. So, the next one is Ibra Konate.
I thought a decent game as well. I thought solid with Virgil.
Yeah.
It was a difficult start for Konate, but again, he's starting to come into his own now. I'll say 6 for Konate for me.
Yeah, he had a good display by Konate. I think he's responded well since Mark Guay. The first couple of games, he was a bit suspect. In his first 2 games with Liverpool, but I think after that, I think he's showed a good display. Played good yesterday. He was strong, brilliant in the air. Disrupted all the strikers. Disrupted. Nobody really could get past him. He was there on point, covering off Frimpong when Frimpong went up, doing his job in it. It was a good Konate. So I'm going to give him a 7, yeah. I agree. So I'm going to put the 7 on Konate. It was with Frimpong. So the next one is self-explanatory, really. We know what he's getting. The gold standard, Virgil van Dijk. Your favorite player.
I'll got to put him there in a 10, don't I? Got to put him up there in a 10.
Mr. Fantastic.
Thought perfect at the back, perfect as always. Stopped the aerial headers. He won all of them, and he did also win the winning goal. I think the 2 goals. I think the deflection weren't his fault, and I think the other goal from Llorente. I thought Gravenberch could have done better there. But again, it was a good hit.
But it was a good goal.
It was a good hit. It was a good hit.
Deflection. I think it wouldn't have took deflection. I think Ali could have got his hand on it, but that deflection, it just kills keepers. Look at the Robbo one. Killed Old Black in it. Them deflection, when you hit someone, because usually players do that, there's a bunch of people just hit it off the player, get the deflection. But Virgil van Dijk, I agree, he was excellent. Gold standard. Everything he got in the air. I would have liked to see his stats really for Virgil, how many clearances he had. Because I never saw nothing get past him. Not one thing got past him. And in the air, he got everything. Any ball clearance, it came through. Virgil van Dijk, and I'll stick by what I said, he's going to get another contract. Yeah. After these 2 years, they're going to extend his contract, 100%. It was excellent in the air. He got the late winner. He stepped up to the mark. That's what captains do. And Virgil van Dijk, for me, is getting a 10. Gold standard. He's getting a Messiah. So, Virgil, a Messiah. Messiah Virgil, that's what you're getting. He deserves it, man. Virgil was phenomenal. So let's move on to the next one. Andy Robertson. So you agree with the 10 for Virgil?
Yeah.
For the audio, yeah? Okay. Let's move on to Andy Robbo. Robbie. What are you saying about Robbo?
Look, he got a goal. Deflection goal. And again, a goal's a goal. If he weren't there, it wouldn't have been a goal, would it? So credit to Robbo. I'm not sure he meant it. We don't know.
Listen.
But
what did the great man say? What did the great man say? Where's it gone? Keep going. I'll never find it.
He got his goal, and he hasn't scored in quite some time for Robbo. Really, really long time hasn't scored. I think he was all right at the back.
There we go. Sorry for the audio. It's for the audio people.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Go on then. Go.
Yeah. But I'll say 7 for Robbo. Thought he did really good. It was a solid performance from him.
Yeah, Robbo got the nod of the left back. I thought this when we done our player line up the other day, we said that Robbo was probably going to get the nod in it, that he was going to start in left back. I think Kirkis is going to stay out probably a couple games just so we can learn the Liverpool way. A lot of people have got really, really calling him crap. I heard some podcasts. I don't really watch much podcasts now because I'm really busy and we got our channel in it. But I watched a couple of clips of people saying that Kirkers is crap. It's just mind-boggling, yeah. Where you get to the low IQ people, I just don't understand where we're getting this from. And these people were saying when we signed Kirkers, they were saying that Kirkers he's the best fullback in the Premier League last season, and that he's had 3 or 4 games again learning the ways of the Liverpool way. Yeah, it's different to play to everybody else. Every team's got their own style, isn't it? So he's coming to the Liverpool team. The Liverpool top weighs heavier than any top in the Premier League, right? And he's coming and he's young and he wants to prove himself, innit? And what he's done sometimes he's overreaching. I get it, but he'll learn. But to call him crap is so stupid. You get me? Yeah. But regarding Robbo had a really good game yesterday. He scored, even though he didn't mean to. Still scored. A goal was a goal, and I thought we played good. And we needed Robbo for the experience for the Champions League. We need someone like Robbo, and I'm glad that Robbo is still at the club. He was talking after the game to the Champions League. He was saying that he's got 1 season left. He said nothing about an extension, but hopefully they can probably give him an extension. I think Robbo can go on another season. Yeah. He's still got a lot to offer, experience. And he actually said himself, he's here to help out the kids. He's here to help out Kirkers because he knows they're the future. And he was honest about it in the interview, and he was really honest in saying, look, I'm here to learn, let them learn. And so when we move on, they're going to be the next guys to step up. And that's what I like about Robbo. This one, I'm glad he's the vice captain. So, yeah, I'm going to give Robbo a 7. What did you give him?
I said 7 as well, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So we agree, man. It's all good. Let's move on to the next one. Is Ryan Gravenberch.
I think man of the match for me. I'll say not man of the match. I said that at the start, but again, he's a contender, another contender for man of the match. I'll say 9. No, I'll put him up there in 10. I thought he had a really, really good performance. I think he got so much composure. It's so good to see. It's like when someone's charging at him, and I've seen it more recently now. When someone's trying to press him, he just chips it over them, dinks it over them, and then puts a pass into the box. You can't teach that, man. It's all instincts. In that small second, dinks it over the player, makes a simple pass. That's just so good from Gravenberch. Just simple stuff like that, simple and effective. Again, it's hard. It's hard to execute. But again, Gravenberch, man, he's been doing that really, really to the top of his level. I think dictates the play from CDM. Key player for us. Majority attacks start from him, really. I think defensively he was all okay, defensively. But I think dictating the play in the midfield, having that midfield as a solid line, I think it was really, really good from him as well. So I say 9 for my 10 for Gravenberch.
Yeah, Slut for me. What would you give him a 9?
10.
Slut's most important player for me was Ryan Gravenberch, apart from Virgil as well. Outstanding, particularly during the first half. Gravenberch effectively created the game's opening goal by winning the free kick that led to the deadlock being broken, and then putting Salah through to score the goal as well. Ryan Gravenberch is brilliant, and this is what was missing him at the beginning of the season. Remember, beginning of the season he didn't play, and it was shown that the midfield didn't look right without Gravenberch. And for me, he's our most important midfielder at this time as we speak. At the moment, he's Gravenberch, and I agree. I think Gravenberch was really good yesterday. Absolutely outstanding. It's just so you remember when Gravenberch first came to Liverpool and all the Liverpool fans were criticising him in the first season. You remember? They were all saying he was crap, he's not good. Now what? And this is the same thing's gonna happen with Florian Wirtz. You see, they're all criticising him now. Watch when he steps up, they'll be like this. Oh, I'm Florian Wirtz. This is why I'm not going down that road. I know Florian Wirtz will come good, just like Gravenberch is now. Gravenberch is now our most important midfielder at this time. And I agree with you, I'm going to give him a 10. He was outstanding in TOTO.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's move on. Let's get him up there, the 10. Remember this is called Gravy Boat? That's another one. Oh, that's Cat Boat we're doing. Gravenberch. Yeah, he's up there. So the next one is Dominic Szoboszlai. What are you saying?
Szoboszlai again, really involved in the attack, weren't he? Very, very involved in attack. Him and Wirtz are linking up perfectly.
Yeah.
His corners, man, unbelievable. His corner deliveries are so dangerous, and we're looking more dangerous from corners now. I'm not just saying that after one goal. And again, most of our goals didn't come from corners, but I think, our threat from corners, Szoboszlai deliveries is really, as a threat. So I'll say 8 for Sobo because he assisted the winner, didn't he? So yeah, 8.
Yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai was brilliant. Another dynamic display by Dominic Szoboszlai. The guy's just multi-talented, excellent job, versatile energy, dead ball deliveries. He was all over the place. Brilliant game by him. So what did you give him? 8? I'm going to give him that as well. Is that what you gave him, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him that as well. So the next one is Florian Wirtz.
One of his good games.
Yeah.
I think, take stupid stats out of it, he's been playing absolutely amazing. First 2 games for Liverpool, iffy, but again, getting used to it. And I always said he's going to cook in Europe. Done absolutely amazing. I'm going to say 8 for him.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. No one gets in the end of it if he puts a cross in. He was dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Making a lot of key passes. Making a lot of key crosses. I think driving forward. Confident on the ball. So yeah, 8 for me.
Yeah. Look, and like I said, another step in the right direction for Florian Wirtz. People they're going to criticise him the same way they criticise Gravenberch, and look at Gravenberch now. They're doing the same thing with Florian Wirtz, but Florian Wirtz has only played 4 games in the Premier League, and this is his first Champions League game for Liverpool. And I think this was probably his best game of the season so far. And I think he's going to get better. He's going to adapt to the Premier League, and he's going to be the best, one of the best midfielders in the world. And that's what's going to happen. So all the rival fans, when they say that, I don't really listen to the rival fans because it's all banter, innit? It's all banter. We get it. They're jealous because they wanted him, and they came to us. It's very simple, really. His dribbling skills was phenomenal. His movement was phenomenal. He could have got an assist, but Frimpong didn't put it in. He mishit it. And I think it was a really good game. So I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. Is that what you gave him, Zaya?
Yeah.
We see, we're agreeing on everything, bro. You know what I mean? We're agreeing on everything, man. And big up to Tyler D as well. I do think Wirtz was very good in the same game anyway. I think he arrived last night, yeah. I think he arrived at the Arsenal game in the first half, in the second half. I think was it the first half or the second half of the Arsenal game? I think he arrived then. He was showing promise then that we got him. He's coming. And today he just came out and said, "Yeah, I'm here." But big up to Tyler D, man. Remember to smack that like button. I think we've got 8 or 9 likes now. Can you please smack that like button? Big up to everybody, to you. I give him, I think he was 7.5. Yeah, we'll all agree. Plus, he's only 22. Not many that age just come over. And yeah, exactly. But people know this. The rival fans know this, and other people know this. They have to say something, innit? They have to say something because they have to say something. You get it? But we know how it's going to be. He will come good. I've got just like I had confidence in Gravenberch. It took him a season to get his crap together. It took him 1 season. Remember the first season he came in when Klopp was there? I know Klopp weren't playing in position, but he didn't really play that good. But look at him now. He played all right, but he weren't as good as he is now. Last season, Gravenberch had his best season, and now it's continuing. Same thing's going to happen with Florian Wirtz. So yeah, I'm going to give him. What we're on now? What we're on now? What are we just doing that one? Florian Wirtz, to get Florian Wirtz. So he's got an 8 with Dominic Szoboszlai. So the next one is Mohamed Salah.
Salah, I think he had a good game. I think the free kick was questionable because Robbo got the goal, but again, Salah put it in that area. A dangerous area, which is good. He's from Salah's side as well, so it make more sense for him to take it. Scored an absolutely amazing clinical goal as well.
Brilliant.
Got an assist. I think he got. Did he get an assist? No,
I'm not sure, but
yeah, he got an assist for Robbo's goal.
oh yeah.
I'll say 8.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
I'll say 8, Salah.
Yeah, Salah was good. You know what? You know what's very underrated? His power.
No, I'll say 9. I'll say 9 for Salah.
His core strength. You know, Salah. I'm gonna give him a 10. His core strength. Mohamed Salah. He got 2 goals, bro. No, he got one, but you know, he got the assist. So if he gets an assist and a goal, that's a 10 for me. It was brilliant performance. Salah's best game of the season so far. His control and finish. His power is very underrated. His core strength, you get me, the way he can hold up the ball for a guy of his stature. You get me? Very strong. And I thought we played really good yesterday, so I'm going to give him a 10. But we can meet in the middle if you want. 9.5.
Yeah.
See, when people criticize Salah and think he's finished, he steps up, innit? But the big players step up in the game, innit?
Yeah.
The world class players, which he is, step up. Sorry for the coughing. Let's go on to one elephant in the room. Let's talk about Alexander Isak. Hey, Isak, his first game for Liverpool, coming out of the Champions League. He was a surprise starter for me. I thought he would probably come in. I thought he'd probably do 20 minutes, but he done 60 minutes. Well, what? Not 60 minutes. I say 57 minutes to precise. He looked good. He had a shot at goal, just missed the post. He looked tired. After about 50 minutes, I think at half an hour he looked tired. But they kept him on to 60 minutes, 57 minutes, and he looked all right, man. Him and Wirtz were working good together. Did you see that? Wirtz and Frimpong, were both working good together. No, not Wirtz. No, Wirtz and I want to talk about Wirtz and Isak. Are working good together, yeah. Like Isak running up, Wirtz was there and through balls and stuff like that. It looked like they're building the chemistry. Isak and Florian Wirtz, and I think that's what Slot's gone for. You get me? Slot knows.
I think to play like 45, 50 minutes of football was really, really good.
Yeah, I think the way Slot's doing it now, you can see his vision. I think what he wants when Isak is fully fit, innit? He wants him to have that good chem with Florian Wirtz, because Florian Wirtz is going to be his assist man, innit? Because Florian Wirtz, when he starts stepping up, he's a guy that is going to be assisting Isak. And you could see in that game, the partnership was slowly starting to develop. You could see in the game. And I thought Isak played good, and he linked up well with Florian Wirtz. And for me, as a fair thing, it was his first game. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think he deserves a 6.5 for Isak. What do you reckon?
I'll say... Yeah, I think that's a fair rating. Because I think he came into life before.
I'm giving him a 7.
Half.
I'm with Tyler D.
I think before the end of the first half, he was starting to come into life, getting a little touch inside the box. He set a pass into Wirtz. Wirtz nearly scored. But again, was subbed off at half-time, which again expected. But look, Slot said he was only going to play 15, 20 minutes. He played more. And I think that's good to get his fitness up and get him match fit. So I'll say 7.
Yeah, hold on. Move on to the next one now because I haven't got his picture. Go on.
Next one. Are we on the subs now?
What's the next one? Cody Gakpo.
I think for me he was all right on the left hand side. I think quiet for Gakpo. He's starting to struggle with form. Hopefully he gets his form back. You can see he's struggling with form at the moment. Burnley had a quiet game as well. He didn't really get up to scratch really. Isak drifted wide, covering for Gakpo a few times. Gakpo, weren't really doing a job. So I'll say 5 for Gakpo. I think because of standard performance, he didn't really get into the game. He weren't poor and terrible because he didn't really do nothing wrong. I think he just had a quiet night. So yeah, 5 for Gakpo.
Hold on, I'm just doing this. What is that? Hold on, I'll go to this. I ain't got this here.
Because with Gakpo, he loves to. His predictable thing, he loves to cut inside, and sometimes he can play a bit slow at times. But we know the Gakpo we've seen. Beginning of the season was doing really well, but these last 2 games, he's having a.
There you go. I got Isak. I found his small head.
I wouldn't say I've run a bad form, but you can see he's struggling with form at the moment.
What are you giving Isaac again? What did we give Isaac?
7.
I found this small head. There you go, Isaac. And Gakpo, for me, Cody Gakpo, he was flat. You know what? It was kind of flat still. From Cody Gakpo. Some people are saying about Gakpo that he's under pressure, serious under pressure, with Isaac now fit to play, given Ekitike is a legitimate option for the left wing, which I totally agree. I think he's getting pressure for Ungamora as well, because Ungamora's going to start pushing on. Not yet. So he's looking under pressure. So he's got 2 players now are going to be breathing down his neck, especially Ekitike, because when Isaac starts, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Ekitike on the left, to rotate with Gakpo, because he can play on the left. Ekitike can play on the left. I know he hasn't had many games there, but he can play there. So yeah, I think overall Gakpo, I'm going to probably give him what did you give him, 6?
I gave him 5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. It was kind of flat, wasn't he? Gakpo?
Yeah, bit quiet.
Yeah, it was standard. So what you giving Big Ed Arnie Slot? Arnie Slot. La, 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 la.
I think I'll give Slot. I'll give Slot 8.
Stunking Ed Slot.
I'll say. Great decision on the corner taker. Dominic Szoboszlai again. That's to do with the manager being the corner, assigning roles, and he assigned Soba to the corner taker and did that well. I think the attacking tactics were amazing. Great football from us going forward. First 60 minutes we were doing really, really well. The only downfall, I think, we need more cover at the back when Frimpong's going forward. But matter of fact, I think Slot had a good performance as a manager side of things. So I say 8 for Slot.
Yeah, Big Ed Slot. See if I can get him on there. There you go. There's his stunking head. Yeah, honest, that was all right. He done good. I think the subs were good as well. I'm glad that he kept Isaac on. I'm actually glad he started him. He did keep Isaac on a little bit longer than I thought, but I thought his tactics were good. We've done the job at the end of the day. We got the win at the end, and I think honest, that was all right, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him what you give him 7, yeah?
I gave him 8.
I'm gonna give him I'll go 7, but we can meet in the middle.
Yeah.
7, but it was really good. Yeah. So that's the end of it, man. That's the play load. We're going to do the F1 video in a minute. We're going to do a back-to-back video because I've got to do a watch-along. I've got to end this video soon because my credits on I've got to put this on audio. So let's end this. So, yeah, man, overall, it was a final thoughts, Toto, before we head off.
I think coming from this game, Liverpool looked so good up front, attacking. I think when Frimpong is there, we need more cover at the back.
Yeah.
But overall, I think Liverpool's building an absolute monster of a team. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on Liverpool so far.
Yeah, I'm happy with the guys. I think we've done good. And I think Liverpool up the Reds. Nothing more to say, really. Just keep pushing on. We've got our game this week, cup game this week. Hopefully, I can try and get a ticket for it. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, everything's all good, man. Everything's all good. Big up to everybody. If you're watching on the replay, remember to like the video. I know it's the transfer window's over, but we're still here. So, but big up to everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We're going to do the F1 video now. And for people on the podcast, remember, guys, like the audio, recommend it, and leave feedback as well. It really helps, especially on iTunes when you leave the feedback. But we're on Stitch Out, we're on Spotify, we're on Amazon Music, we're on all podcasts everywhere. So, again, putting the logo too late. Look, I just put the logo now. Here we go. Too late now, edit. So anyway, see you later, guys. Big up. I'm doing the F1 video in a minute. So see you later, guys. Boom.